Thanks, Ceann Corla. One of the things that Storm Éowyn exposed was the lack of resilience of our monocultural forestry model. Unfortunately, it is set to get worse due to a recent decision of Coillte that they have silently scrapped Coillte Nature. It's not-for-profit wing that's supposed to be dedicated to the restoration, regeneration and rehabilitation of nature across Ireland. In an Orwellian fashion, they claim that scrapping Coillte Nature is going to allow them to reach their climate and biodiversity targets. Is this to be done through Nature Trust, which sells woodland credits to companies in return for investing in planting? Coillte tries to inspire confidence by claiming that this is not a carbon offsetting programme, but Bank of Ireland, which developed the Nature Trust Woodland Credit Scheme, describes it as being used as in a carbon offsetting social enterprise. It's clear where Minister for Sitka Spruce Michael Healy-Rae's emphasis is. Blatant greenwashing, forestry for profit, is not going to avert the climate catastrophe and biodiversity catastrophes that we face. Will you outline how this came about, and will you reverse track on the current forestry for profit model that is turning counties like Leitrim into biodiversity dead zones?
Thank you, Deputy.
We've moved from a monocultural form of forestry, and more recent plans are much more into broadleaf trees and a proper mixture. We do need commercial forestry as well. Deputy Murphy calls it for-profit forestry. We do need timber. I would argue that timber frame housing is more climate friendly than cement and so on. So we do need a better balance. So we can't just ridicule forestry for profit. We do need a commercial forestry sector. We also need greater biodiversity, greater varied plantations of trees. And I'm very keen on that, and I think a very comprehensive scheme has been announced last year. Very significant grants available to farmers in particular, but I think farmers are obviously have traditional, the main commodities and dairy and beef and the rest of it, and it's not as easy to move people over to forestry, but that work will continue. I think I've exhausted as much as I can do. Thank you.